Qinghai Tibet Plateau gestates the Tibetan culture with profound deposit from its unique geographical environment and historical origin, and the Tibetan rug is of a bright pearl within the treasure house of Tibetan culture with such a long history and ethnic feature. Tibetan rug is not only an important product of the Tibetan handicraft industry, but also one of the symbols of traditional Tibetan civilization. Tibetan rugs are traditionally made from Tibetan highland sheep's wool called chengpei. The locals use rugs for many purposes, ranging from flooring to wall hanging to horse saddles, though the most common use is of a seating carpet. The carpet making industry in Tibet stretches back hundreds, if not thousands of years, yet as a lowly craft. It was not mentioned in early writings, aside from occasional references to the rugs owned by prominent religious figures. The first detailed accounts of Tibetan rug weaving come from foreigners who entered Tibet with the British invasion of Tibet back in 1903 to 04. The British invaders described a weaving workshop they encountered near Jetsay as beautiful things en route to Lhasa. They recorded a courtyard entirely filled with the weaving looms of both men and women workers making rugs. The workshop was owned and run by one of the local aristocratic families, which is the norm in pre-modern Tibet. Many simpler weavings for domestic use were made at home, but dedicated workshops made the decorated pile rugs that were sold to wealthy families in Lhasa and Shinkanse and the monasteries. The monastic institutions housed thousands of monks who sat on long, low platforms during religious ceremonies that were nearly always covered in hand-woven carpets for comfort. Wealthier monasteries replaced these carpets regularly, providing income and taking gifts in lieu of taxation from hundreds or thousands of weavers. The knotting method used in Tibetan rug making is different from that used in other rug making traditions worldwide. Some aspects of a rug making have been supplanted by cheaper machines in recent times, especially yarn spinning and trimming of the pile after weaving. However, most of the carpets are still made by hand. In Lhasa, rug stores cater to both local, national, and international tourists. Government-sponsored workshops target the tourist and official delegation gift markets.
Wool fabric, handmade and manufactured by a local community in Chiang Prefecture, Tibet, is also another famous exported product, creating an economic activity, thus improving the locals' living condition.
As an economic activity, Tibetan rug making provides valuable cash income for rural communities who weave in the winter months. Several overseas investors and NGOs are trying to encourage a revival of high-quality local wool and natural dyes in Tibetan rug making. But the Tibetan tradition of styling and patterning stays the same. Patsurang Desha Putarangsi reports.